Guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to my top 3 as determined by you mini series that I'm doing here on my YouTube channel. So basically what I did was over on my Instagram, I asked you guys what your top all-time favorite product was for different makeup categories. So for example, what is your favorite eyeshadow palette of all time? What is your favorite blush of all time? And one of those categories was lipsticks. Now this was a fun one. I got a lot of responses from you guys, but there was a lot of variety actually. There was a lot of variety, and that's because there's so many good lipsticks out there. It's really hard to pick a favorite. I think for me at least, lipstick, which is in that little cube up there for me, is my most like potent category, meaning I have the most, like I have a lot of lipsticks. So if I had to pick just one brand and color, it would be really, really difficult for me. So I tried to scroll through the answers and pick like the top, at least the top brand to share with you guys, but there is a couple of specific colors that I can share with you too. So I'm gonna stop blabbing and we're just gonna get into it. Okay, so definitely by far MAC lipsticks were the #1 answer that I received. A couple of you guys gave me specific colors. Modesty was one that popped up a few times. I don't personally have the color Modesty. I would like to take a look at it because so many of you guys like it. So I have a feeling it's like a pinky nude, which is right up my alley. So it's on my list definitely of colors to try. But a lot of you guys just said MAC lipsticks in general, and I mean, they've been around forever, you guys. They have a cult following. They've been around forever. They have a million different colors, and they have so many different finishes. If you're looking for a lipstick of any shade, any finish, you can find it at MAC. You will find it there for sure. I've gone through countless MAC lipsticks over the years. Some have gone bad. I've gotten repurchases, I've gotten new ones. I inevitably always have some MAC lipsticks in my collection. So right now I just pulled out 3 of my top favorites. I think if I had to pick an all-time favorite, Brave might be it. So that's this one right here. This is a satin finish, which is almost matte, but it has a little bit of a sheen. It's just a little bit more comfortable. So this has a pink undertone to it, but it's definitely like a deeper rose kind of nude pink. I wear it all the time actually. This is probably one of my most pulled lipsticks. I also pulled out Peach Blossom. I've gone through 2 or 3 tubes of Peach Blossom in my makeup life. This was my wedding lipstick. It's what I wore on my wedding day. It's just this kind of sheer peachy color. It doesn't look like anything special in the tube. It doesn't look like anything special in the swatch, but there's just something so pretty and so natural about it when it's on your lips. It is a cream sheen finish, which is my favorite finish by MAC. It has just like a creaminess to it, some color, some opacity, but it's not matte. It's not gonna dry out your lips or anything like that. So here is Peach Blossom right there, especially paired with a lip liner. It's just so incredibly beautiful. And then the last one I pulled is the color Faux, which is a satin finish as well. This one's very similar to Brave, but there is more of a peach undertone, less of a pink undertone. So there's Faux and there's Brave. So these all smell like vanilla. I love MAC lipsticks. I have to agree with you guys. The second most answered answer from you guys was Urban Decay lipsticks. I actually don't have any Urban Decay lipsticks in my collection at all. Can you guys believe that? I've definitely had some like before, but I've just decluttered them over the years because they weren't that impressive to me. So since so many of you guys said you love them, I might consider revisiting them. I know they did recently reformulate and they're like repackaged and all of this stuff. So, you know, maybe I'll give them a second look. Maybe, but probably very similar in answers was Charlotte Tilbury. I think, so Urban Decay is definitely less expensive than Charlotte Tilbury, which is probably why more of you said Urban Decay, less of you said Charlotte Tilbury, but they were kind of like head to head there for second place. So these were 2 specific colors called out by you guys as well. So the first one, of course, we can all guess it. It's Pillow Talk. Everybody loves Pillow Talk, you guys. This is, if you're gonna get one lipstick by Charlotte Tilbury, it has to be Pillow Talk. It is the quintessential, like most perfect. It makes the entire Charlotte Tilbury line really. She has expanded it since then, and now there's a million different Pillow Talk, like blushes and eyeliners and lip liners and eyeshadow palettes, and like Pillow Talk has exploded. It's become a thing, you know, but it started with the lipstick. So this is, I think this is her Comfortable Matte Finish, or what is she called? Matte Revolution. It's her matte finish. But if you're looking for the most perfect like wedding lipstick, prom lipstick, in fact, this is the color lipstick I wanted for my wedding, but I wasn't able to track it down before I got married because it wasn't that popular back then, but now it is very, very popular. So I'm gonna swatch it right here underneath of, what is that, Faux? And you can see that it has a little bit more of a nude quality to it, but it is the most perfect nude pink lipstick. It really, really is. These also smell like vanilla, by the way. I love when lipsticks smell like vanilla. There's something about vanilla and on my lips, I just love it. But I think what really is the magic behind these Charlotte Tilbury lipsticks is the formula lasts for a super long time. It's slightly on the waxy side, but because of that, it stays put. It doesn't really smear or smudge. It just lasts forever. So totally agree with you there. Someone also called out the color Glowing Jen, which I do have in my collection, and I hadn't worn it in a very long time, so I was like, I'm gonna put that on today. So that's what's on my lips today, and what is so special about this lipstick is I feel like, so when you look at it in the tube, it looks like a nude brown pink, but I feel like it can pull very red with the right lip liner. So today I paired it with a brick red lip liner, and I feel like it looks kind of on the red side, right? Like it looks cool. But if you pair it with a nude liner, it'll look more nude. If you pair it with a pink liner, it'll look more pink. So it's kind of like this color chameleon, just like really interesting. I don't know. It's very cool. These are part of her like limited edition kissing line that she had for a while. She might still have them, but the leopard packaging is adorable, of course. These have more of like a comfortable, like slip shiny finish to them. So here's what it looks like. You could definitely tell it's much darker than anything else that's on my hand. These are much more comfortable to wear throughout the day than her matte lipsticks because they do have that like slippery texture to them. So they're just a little bit more hydrating. But this is a fun color. Thank you to the person who said that. I'm gonna wear this a lot more often. Okay, last but not least is Chanel. Miss Chanel. Oh, Chanel. You think Charlotte Tilbury lipsticks are expensive? Chanel is like a few dollars more expensive than Charlotte Tilbury. So these are like the luxury, like, oh my gosh, you can only get them at like beauty counters and things like that. So nobody called out a specific color. People just said Chanel lipsticks. Someone even said anything Chanel. So I only have 2 Chanel lipsticks in my collection. One of these I'm fairly certain was limited edition. But it's the color Camilla, number 10, and it's just like a nude. There's definitely like a frostiness to it. It's just like a nude pink, which clearly is my favorite. So you can see right here, it has a little bit more of like a sheer frosty finish to it. I remember at one point I was obsessed with this lipstick and I wore it all the time. And then the other one I had, I bought as like an alternate wedding lipstick that I ended up not actually wearing on my wedding day. I think I wore it at some point during my wedding. I had a destination wedding, but not my actual wedding day. But it's the color 432 Cecile, perhaps is what that says. This has like a shininess to it too, so that must just be like the Chanel way. So this is by far the most sheer. You'll see, maybe it's similar to Peach Blossom. That's probably why I liked it so much. So this has more of like a mauve nude sheerness to it. So I don't know, these Chanel lipsticks, there is something about them. The bullet is shaped very differently than any other of my lipsticks. They come to like a point a little bit there. These have lost their scent. They've probably gone bad. I've had them for a long time. Yeah, it's probably about time to get rid of them, but I think they originally have some sort of like sweet scent to them. But oh, Chanel, if you are looking to treat yourself to something like ultra luxury, this is it. Okay guys, well those are the 3 top favorite lipsticks of all time as determined by you guys. This is actually the last of this little mini series that I have pre-filmed and gotten ready. But if you want to see more, let me know what categories you want to see. So I've done eyeshadows, blushes, bronzers, eyeliners, and now lipsticks. But of course there's other things. There's highlighters, there's lip liners, there's mascaras, there's a bunch. So let me know if there's another category you want to see so I can get that going. But other than that, I'll talk to you guys next time.